right, so let's head to the club's or Czar Club, and I believe this is where we'll be meeting.
Midnight had passed, and the intoxicated madness kicked in. We could only crawl along Shalva District's main street toward downtown.
Okay.
The city's heart beat differently. Ancient buildings were defaced by neon signs and billboards, like half-drunk lovers on a fine leather sofa. Great old houses neighbored by garish modern blocks. A place that makes the head
I don't
hurt.
know if the controller's vibrating because of
The Tsar's huge
driving in a
neon
club or
sign was
what?
visible for
It's like-
miles. A blazing red sign advertised tonight's main attraction, the amazing
now stop vibrating.
Natasha.
I was doing it different, like holding it different ways than it was vibrating.
Cops
Okay,
were
it must
never
be the car.
welcomed at places like this. I hoped we were too late for the show. We had to be inconspicuous, but it was never easy with this bird mountain by my side.
Also, fair warning for anyone who might get turned on by animals.
So this is
It's all
the
animals
famous Tsar
and
Club.
human bodies.
More like infamous, Marty. It's not for our kind, that's for sure. And I don't mean that they don't like fowl here.
Well, at least we don't have to be afraid that they see you as a detective, Boss Bird.
Very funny, Marty.
So what are we gonna do now?
We find Natasha, the broad who sent me the message, remember?
Natasha's
But
the
first,
kitty
we need to
cat
get into the
who
club.
pretty
And
much
Marty,
started all
please, don't monkey this up.
Excuse me? On behalf of the well-respected
say,
and noble
monkey it up.
primate community of Clawville,
Cut the crap, Marty. Let's
Cut
focus
the
on
crap,
what we're here
Marty.
for, okay?
What was that?
as you say, Boss Bird.
All right. Stork Lady and Lewis. Oh, hey, that's
Hey, that's your old friend, right?
yeah.
Wait, what was his name? Lawrence? Lamar? No,
Might-
Liam.
Might be a little too big. Try to. Let me drop the name burn. Where's it at? Just move over here to the side. That way we can get the read on it and listen at the same time. Even though my camera didn't go down the way I wanted it to. Too far. Whatever. Good enough. Keep on.
Lewis. Yes, it's him.
To be honest, Sonny, I always thought that guy's not all there in the head.
Nobody's perfectly sane in Clawville,
I mean,
Marty.
look at me. I'm.
But if not for this old rabbit, I wouldn't be here today. I'll never forget that.
Guess I'm a skinnier rooster than you.
Should I thank him for that?
Or kill him for it.
You're reading my mind, boss.
All right. Well, let's look at the Stork Lady.
Honestly, I think these types of women only see faceless tuxedos, cufflinks, and wallets. And in the mirror, they're just brooches, necklaces, and earrings.
Just high class hussies.
Don't be so radical, Marty. They're women. They live by different rules.
That was kind of deep.
It's not. Just bullshit. There's more where that came
This
from.
is bullshit.
Ooh, teach me, master.
When you're old and wise like me, you'll realize none of it is worth a damn thing.
Wait, that was deep again, right?
Maybe it was, Marty. Maybe it was.
Amazing.
Let's look at the fancy
Whoa,
car.
look at
I have a
that.
Feeling the
Isn't that the new...
It is, Marty. A brand new
Silverhawk.
942 Silverhawk. Haven't seen such beauty since I left Averia.
Of all that's furry,
Nope.
whose is it?
Maybe it's Ibn
I don't know.
Whistler's.
Yeah.
I
There we
guess
go.
He's no paper
Oh
tiger.
yeah, he's the rat that he's like the big.
Yeah, he sounds like a fellow
Boss
who drives
guy.
around in one of these. Lucky bastard.
All right. Well, the bouncer's who we get to talk to next, but let's
Do you remember
make
when
sure
the
we get our
Clawville Chronicle
peepers
was
on
a really
everything
high
around here.
quality newspaper?
You mean when they wrote something about us daily?
Yeah. What exactly happened to them?
Well, they got bored with us, Marty.
Yeah.
And to be honest, so did I.
But still, here we are working together again. Funny, huh?
That button is just screaming to be off that coat. Like, if you just take a look, that thing is not wanting to be there.
Yeah, hilarious.
This is something a fat guy knows about. Clothes screaming on him. The Clawville story.
Huh. I like this.
Why is that?
I don't know. 'Cause it's moving, I guess.
You're a simple bird,
I
aren't
was
you?
to say, are roosters usually
Yes, I am.
easily amused? All right, well, we've talked to it. I think, let's see, we gotta check out that sign. Car driving by. I feel it every
One
time.
day,
It vibrates every
neon
time it drives
signs
by.
will
So
cover the whole world. I'm telling you.
You read that in some kind of science fiction book?
No, it's just what I think.
Oh, so you have your own thoughts now. The world's really moving forward.
Pluck off, Sonny.
clock off. All right. Oh, nope. We got a poster to look at.
Huh. You know, seeing this, I can't wait for the show.
Chat, we got a rooster getting
girls.
all hot and bothered.
New Year's Eve's once a year,
say
right?
that.
And we're not on duty.
Have I asked how Laura's doing?
Whoa, hey, I was just kidding, okay? My relationship with Laura is
You may want to
unwavering,
see him some
like the rhino
tail.
beauty on this picture.
Interesting taste you've got.
You grumpy
Feathers,
old.
scales, or
cock.
dermal armor. A lady's a lady, my friend.
Thank the wild gods for self-sacrificing gentlemen like you.
Okay, let's talk to the bouncer. Can I just walk in, or do we have to?
Jeez, look at that guy.
Okay, so look at the guy.
That's not a guy. That's a demon. Straight from the dog-eared pages of a cheap detective novel.
Like the one we're in.
Yeah, I bet his name's Bill.
Nah, he's definitely a Bob.
I'm going to guess Henry.
$5 for Bill?
Okay, I'm in. Howdy, pal.
Gentlemen, how can I help you on
I
this
am
wonderful
nowhere near
chilly
close with
night?
Henry.
We're expected in the VIP lounge.
My apologies, but I don't remember ever seeing you gentlemen here before.
Now stop right there, big guy. I get it. Yeah, I know exactly how this works. So what do you have to do to get in?
Nothing's easier, sir. Are you on the list?
Are you on the list?
The list? Yeah, I'm afraid I did, Marty. Sorry, big guy, but I'm pretty sure we're not on the list tonight.
That's a shame. I'm really sorry, sirs. In that case, you can't come in.
Yeah, right. Thanks.
My pleasure.
All right. So we got a new function. Let's see. Country inhabited exclusively by birds. Picturesque, modern place, governed by democratic parliament, bordered by 2 seas. Second, its economy is built mostly of air transport, commerce, and aerial military. The country is on neutral terms with almost every other nation, except for the Great Meat War. Except for the Great Meat War, had kept the standpoint all throughout known history. That's Avria. And this is the Clawville Chronicle. Clawville Chronicle is the most read high-quality newspaper in the city. It's so famous it's also being read beyond Clawville's borders, not just in the colonies. This was the paper that first published an article about the 2 heroic roosters, aka the Chicken Police. The article was written by Timothy Saltwater, the Seagulls journalist who had since become somewhat of a legend himself. So...
Look, I really don't want any trouble, but...
It is even more inconvenient for me, sir, but this place doesn't like coppers. Forgive this slang. I can't let just anybody in, and there are some I'm strictly forbidden to. Please, you have to understand.
Listen here, you cow. Do you have any idea
Is that a
who we
cow or is
are?
that a
Do
sheep?
you ever read the papers?
Of course, I know who you are, sir. I read the news and more, and I must admit it's an
Ram.
honor to meet you in person.
Whatever.
Mr. Santino Featherland and Mr. Marty Machikin. The Bell of the Pantheress is one of my favorite books.
Oh my god, not the books again.
So it would be terribly inconvenient for me if I had to use force on you, gentlemen.
And force on you,
What
gentlemen.
did you just say?
Uh-oh.
Relax, Marty. This guy has
roughed
chicks
up
like
his
you
feathers.
for breakfast. And thanks for the information, pal. Have a nice night.
Thank you for understanding, gentlemen, and forgive me for my austere composition.
No problem, Shakespeare.
Can I not ask him the other questions?
Say, big guy, you know Mr. Lewis Hayworth?
But of course, Mr. Hayworth is an impeccable gentleman, and also a frequent visitor of the club.
Is that so? Good to know. And?
I'm afraid that is all, monsieur.
What can you tell me about the first lady of the place, big guy?
You mean Miss Natasha Katsenko, sir?
You're right on point, pal.
Nothing you don't know already, sir.
Just try me.
Well, she owns the place.
And, that's it? Well, that's, unbelievable.
Pardon, monsieur, but I'm not permitted to say anything more.
Well, why not? Okay, well, hey, Lewis.
Sonny, my dear friend.
I think you can get us on
Hi,
that
Lewis.
list.
This is my partner, but I'm sure you already know.
You have no idea how happy I am to meet you, Mr. Marty. I'm a big admirer of your work.
Pleasure's all mine, Lawrence.
Lawrence? Anyways, so, the legendary Chicken Police back together? Isn't it amazing news?
Maybe.
Don't ruffle my feathers, Lewis. Those days are long gone. We're just here for the entertainment. Or something like that.
I see. Well, that's a shame.
See you inside?
I have something to do, my pal, but I'll try to make it for the main event.
Okay then. Catch you later, pal.
You didn't ask him to get us in?
Let's not bother her.
What
Okay,
button?
boss.
What button was that? Okay, so. Is there a back way? Out of questioning.
Just one more thing. This list of yours.
Did I miss
Where
it?
should we sign up again?
I'm afraid if you don't know, it's not my place to tell you, sir. Excusez-moi, the regulations, you know.
Okay, I must
Hear
not be
that, Sonny?
fully paying
I do,
attention.
Marty. I do.
I'm gonna lose my crest from this guy.
All right.
Just wait. Just don't get too excited, Marty. Not
No.
tonight. Anyway, thanks, pal.
I guess guy's doing his job.
Look, Lewis, that bouncer over there.
Well, yes. He is a bit intimidating, but his manners are impeccable. Am I right?
Yes, indeed, but it seems tonight we're not on his list.
Oh, I see. Oh, I get it. I get it. You'd like to go in, but he won't let you.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, something like that.
No, no problem at all. Come with me. I'll talk to him.
Much obliged, pal.
Yeah, thanks, Bunny.
Excuse me.
Ah, jeez, what the hell's wrong with you, Marty?
What? Did I say something wrong?
Now, go back and
Sir.
talk to him.
How'd you do?
Everything's fine, Mr. Hayworth.
Good. Look, this noble pair of pigeons are my friends. They're on the list, okay?
L'archulament, sir.
And as for you, you owe me one, gentlemen.
Thanks, old pal.
But he knows
It was
that
a
we're cops.
Pleasure to help you,
And
as always.
gonna let us in. Okay, well, let's.
The jazz overwhelmed us. There was no band in sight, yet the music seeped from the walls like years of cigarette smoke and the smell of spilt whiskey. Behind the bar, rows of fancy bottles reflected the harmonious voices of pretty dames and the clinking of crystal glass. It was the kind of place that makes you drunk, even if you've never had a sip. A dangerous place for someone like me. No matter how alien I felt, it was strangely like coming home. Welcome to the Tsar. Here we are.
Mother of...
I
Watch
take
your
you
mouth.
to the nicest places, sweetheart?
Oh, does it mean you're buying, honey?
Don't even think about it.
Yeah, right. I'm a broke
Men these days.
chicken.
So, we're here to find a dame called Natasha.
There's a ferret
I
in the
have a hunch
background.
She won't be hard to find. Let's mingle and try to avoid suspicion.
Just
Well,
like
she's a
always.
cat.
No, Marty, not like always.
So
This time it's for real.
okay, we have a cheetah, I guess, a deer, and a ferret. Oh, way over there. Looks like we have a coyote and a coyote and another. Looks like an impala. All right, big buck. Stage fox fella. Oh nope, he's a fox. Well, let's
So, where the hell is
talk
Natasha?
to Big Buck over
Let's
here.
ask that stud over there with those nice gals.
That guy looks way too horny for my taste.
Oh man, your sense of humor is bad as ever.
You just need to get used to it again.
What if... this is the life.
He looks like a coat
Oh,
hanger
gosh
to
dang
me.
it.
That was actually worse than the previous joke.
All right, maybe the fox fella.
Fox is a wolf who sends flowers.
What?
Oh, nothing. I read it somewhere.
Fascinating. I didn't know you could read.
Ha ha ha. Very funny.
All right. Oh man, henchman. Let's check out the movie posters. This done for hire.
Oh, I know this fodder guy. He was kind of good in Death of the Horse.
You've seen every clucking movie.
You know, Laura and I go to the movies a lot. When was the last time you went?
Exactly 12 years ago.
Oh, you remember that precisely? Let me guess. Molly?
Yep, our very first date.
I see. What did you watch?
I don't remember. I just remember her.
Aww.
And nothing else.
You're a clucking poet. I mean it.
Please, I want to hear the more of the use of clucking. I'm not gonna look at all these movie posters, but I do want to hear the clucking get used more and more. Okay, an alpaca, impaka, fox and impaka, and a goat. What the hell? Maybe she's more. What was I supposed to say? Maybelline. That's makeup. I was trying to think. Shampoo. I screwed it all up.
Hey, there's Philmar.
Who?
Oh, yes. Philmar. Because that's
I'll
what
let
he
you
calls
talk.
himself, right?
You know him well?
We had some seriously wild cases together, yes. Mainly in Averia, way before Clawville. Another place and another life.
Sounds good. Like the blurb of some cheap pulp fiction book.
Yeah, it was the exact opposite. But the old bird's worth saying hi to.
So we're gonna say hi to him.
Well, well, if it isn't the great detective, Marlowe.
Blow me, Sonny. You know I don't use that name anymore.
Okay, Mr. Dumbass alias Philmar Lowe.
So says someone who tried to go undercover with a feather pillow mafia is a turkey. right, Mr. Turk Cayman?
Hey, that was a long time ago. I was young.
And I stick to my principles and my stupidity. Phil Marlowe, and that's that. Don't rile me up, you old fart.
Okay, okay.
Don't rile
fair
me
enough.
up, you old fart.
Sorry, I'm a little clucked tonight.
I know the feeling, pal. By the way, what are you two doing here? You stick out a bit. Are you here for a good old-fashioned beating?
We stick out. Man, you look terrible. Like someone who sat on an electric pole.
Don't even ask. I feel exactly like that.
You want a case?
5 feet tall, half of that legs. Angelic voice, demonic eyes, just the usual.
Oh, boy.
He's all riled up
You?
too.
Something like that. Just don't know the exact numbers yet. A dame named Natasha. She called us here. If I'm not mistaken, the joint is hers.
Yeah, she owns the joint, amongst others. Well, good luck, guys. That broad has a reputation. She's not the kind to toy with, if you know what I mean.
Any useful information?
For free?
Stop clucking around, Philmar.
All right, but just because of the old days. Look for me after you've talked to her. You wouldn't understand what I have to say about her before then. Don't leave unless you're thrown out, in which case, you know the drill. We don't know each other, I'll deny you in a blink.
Good to see you too, old pal. We'll be back.
All right. Well, hold on. I wanted to go talk to the bartender. That was Ivan. Right? Hey, what's up? Maybe we'll get waitress. Oh, there's Ivan. And that's... It says dame with Ivan. I thought that was a dude. And if it weren't for the mere fact that it said dame and I had to look for the boobs, I would have thought that was a dude. Sorry. I thought it was like a henchman or something with him or something like that. Let's talk to
He has
or eyeball the
pretty
waitress, I
long
guess.
legs. I mean, pretty and long legs for a squirrel, but I don't want to be prejudiced.
We're not here to stare at pretty squirrels. We're here to investigate, remember?
Hey, squirrels like nuts. Also, didn't know that was a squirrel. Let's see what the bartender's got
Two
to say.
whiskeys, kid, and no horsing around.
I've never heard that one before. Sonny, you gotta drive, you know?
There's a
Yeah, you're right.
there's a
buddy.
great voice
Hey,
actor.
Longface, give me a glass of tap water too, okay?
Yes, sir. Coming right up. That wasn't exactly what I meant.
As I recall, you're always bragging about hiding your shotgun in your coat so well, no one can see it.
Sure. Maybe I have it with me now. What?
That was a
What,
great
do you
I
see
like
that
the-
bottle, Marty?
face.
That's a 28-year-old gold
voice actor there.
whiskey.
Of all the furry gods, you're right.
And they've just left it on the bar. Someone ordered it, got so drunk he forgot all about it.
So we're confiscating it as evidence.
Yeah, well, more like stealing it. But if it's easier for you,
Okay.
You're twisted, pal. But to be honest, I've no objections.
So now we have good old Filmar must know something about Natasha that could be important for the case, but he won't talk until we meet her. He seems a bit nervous. It must be something really significant. And then we got a couple on people here, is that something we have in our bag now? No.
tell me, hey breath, have you seen Natasha tonight?
Not yet.
You know
sir.
what? I
But
guess
she's
I'm not a
coming on
social person,
soon.
so I guess
Well, can you tell me
Just-
anything about
just which
Mr.
is how you talk to
Ibn
people?
Wessler?
Sir, I don't want to.
What about, let's see, $5 maybe?
But sir, you haven't even paid for your drinks yet. Yeah, stop riding on the details, Big Nose.
I just
You do
realized
your
that it
job
says a
and we'll
clucking
do ours,
goo
okay?
time for the
I mean, we're not here for work, of course. We're just here to relax.
title, so
Oh
Oops.
yeah, exactly. Just
my
a
eye
little
is
fun.
all dry and itchy.
Of course, gentlemen.
Of course, gentlemen. Hey, give me a moment while I itch the crap out of my eye. All right. Well, done talking to him. We'll just eyeboggle her some more. I wanted to talk to the henchman, but
This guy is certainly not a gangster henchman.
Of course he's not.
keep an eye on him. But apparently, that's all we're going to mention about him. Let's check out the dame first.
That woman with Ibn, I think I know her from somewhere.
Maybe in your dreams, pal.
All right. Well,
Isn't that-
Ibn.
Yes, it is. The great Ibn Wessler, in the flesh. So much for our incognito.
I know.
You think he noticed us?
Not talk
Only
to him.
if he's not entirely blind.
Great.
Well,
I was hoping to have missed the main event. So says the little butt jam.
But what?
put that down. Because
That's not
apparently,
even a word.
It is now, all because of you. You should feel honored.
Butt jam.
Butt jam.
Apparently,
you know, Sonny, sometimes you're like an evil
there's sometimes where it
little
wants you to press the
child.
button to continue the conversation, and there's sometimes where it's automatically doing it. I don't know which ones ever come up, and I fat fingered part of the dialogue there. So nothing else we can do but talk.
Just act nonchalant, my friend.
No, it can't be.
What now?
Is that Olivia?
No, Marty.
Hey, Olivia.
Are you talking to me?
It's me, Marty McChicken.
Oh, God.
What a pleasant surprise. The Rooster Copper's in person.
Of course, he's
Chicken
got a
police. But yeah, Mr. Wessler, you could say so. The name's...
Sunny Featherland, of course, of course. Chicken Police. Your partner is, he is,
Marty McChicken, sir. I just introduced myself to your lady companion seconds ago.
Oh yeah. I'm so happy to see you.
Oh, you're talking to my babe, huh?
So,
Oh, I forgot I
what do
didn't
we
put my
owe this
shirt and
pleasure,
tie on.
gentlemen?
Crap, I'm sorry.
so,
I'm out of character.
We were just in the neighborhood, and
Cut the crap, Marty. All right, we're here for your sweetheart, Natasha.
Oh, I see.
No big deal. Just a blackmail thing. You know, horrifying threats written on the wall with blood red paint. The usual stuff. You must be familiar with this kind of thing.
Oh yeah, indeed. It's, nasty business.
Yes.
But I didn't know Natasha hired a detective because of this simple matter. But to be honest, I understand. I would have taken matters into my own hands, you see. But I'm kind of busy.
Mr. Wessler had a meeting with Attorney General Hamtaro yesterday, so he's rather tired. If you would excuse us.
Oh, dear Olivia, it's okay. These gentlemen are just doing their job, right? And if I've heard correctly, they're notoriously thorough.
I was hearing
So-
things.
How can I help you?
We've got a few questions, if you don't mind.
I'm at your service.
Okay, well, so we'll ask the, let's start with the
Nice
club.
bunker you got here.
Well, thank you, but it's not mine. Not anymore. But I'm sure you already know that. Listen, detective. If you want to know something, please ask straight, huh?
All right, Mr. Wessler, let's make this a bit more professional.
Oh.
Wessler's a tricky guy.
Wait, hold on. Okay, I was
Unfortunately,
gonna say
don't
I
know enough
wasn't
about
like
him, so I have
ready
be
to. I could
cunning.
just see that I was
I
ready
can't
to
just
pick it.
pin him against a wall.
Okay.
Yet.
Okay, I got it. Hold on, no. I wasn't. Hold on. I want. I wasn't ready.
How did you feel when you heard about the blackmail?
I wanted to ask one more
Honestly,
question.
I found it ridiculous.
And now?
Now I'm kind of interested. But I wouldn't call it blackmail yet. They're just empty threats.
Might
There were
have to
no
go get a
demands.
toothpick. I think
Good
I got spoon
point.
stuck in my front teeth.
Thank you. Are we done?
No, not quite.
I'm sorry to hear that.
You seem a very busy man. May I ask what you do?
It's, uninteresting.
Oh,
Would
well,
you
I'm asking.
elaborate?
I'm looking to make it big, and you seem like
If
a
the
big
new
guy.
product works, maybe we can make your job easier.
You mean reduce predation in Clawville?
There are such plans. If you're interested, talk to Olivia, my assistant. She's an expert in what she does, unlike me.
Thank you. That's it for now.
So wait, hold on. He works in the meat substitute business, and we're going to stop predation. So does that mean that, which yes, we know if you actually look at the food chain and along, you know, you have, you know, your big predators, and they go down and they eat them, they eat them, they whatnot. So are we saying that it's just, I guess, a bit of cannibalism that goes on here? But once again, I do know the packing order of who, what, and where. But is there like constant murder for food here? Unlike what we, unless you're, what, fucking, was it Dahmer? And eat people? We don't do that. We eat animals, so that'd be funny if maybe like they would eat humans. The humans were the animals, but I'm just, the way he was saying it kind of just boggled my mind that that's now in my head that the crimes and murders committed are pretty much so people can eat. Okay. Let's see. You're very tactic turn? Tactic turn? Okay. Quite a speaker. How are your alibis, and is this place yours? We already had that conversation, so
You're
let's go with this
very
one.
Taciturn, Mr. Wessler.
There we go.
Though I've heard
Taciturn.
you're quite the speaker.
Look, I'll gladly talk to anyone about business, and even happy to talk about art. But I'm no fan of interrogation on a night out. Are you even on duty?
Sorry for any offense, Mr. Wessler.
He said
Let's
booty.
talk about something else. Wessler is tougher than I thought, and he's secretive. It's time to gently beat around the bush.
What a rooster saying that. You spent a lot of time here. Were there any similar incident in Natasha's past?
Are you and Natasha close?
What do you mean exactly, chicken?
Mr. Featherland, if you please. This could be important. How does she stand on the scale from sweetheart to wife?
Oh, you have some nerve. Ask her that. I'm a gentleman, Mr.
Oh,
Featherland.
okay.
Really?
You dirty
Maybe you can't
rat. You
comprehend it,
killed my
but
brother.
I can't ask for her hand until she offers it to me herself.
How chivalrous.
Get to the point, detective.
Ibn is quick-tempered, and I can use that to my advantage. I've confounded and softened him with my previous questions. Now it's time to be specific and ruthless.
Ugh,
Have there been similar threats in the
I don't
past?
know.
Right to the point, yeah? Yeah, I get it. But sadly, this is a dead end, my friend. No threats like these, whether you believe it or not.
Well, it really seems like a dead end, so I'll just back up and try from a different angle.
You do that.
you should be able to
Would you be
testify?
willing to testify at the
He's
station?
he's not going to.
You're joking, right?
Yeah,
Maybe
that's
I can get you an invitation. Believe me, you'd love it. The coffee's good, but the chairs are kind of uncomfortable.
Yeah, you have a peculiar sense of humor. It doesn't work.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
-5. Man, not doing good. She's in grave danger yet. She's still going out alone.
So Natasha feels like she's in grave danger, yet she's still going out alone.
Yeah, I know what you're getting at, but I'm 100% sure of her loyalty. She's gone out very rarely since this started, and mostly in my company. Yeah, you know, I'm not sure if you do, but in our social circles, banquets and dinners are frequent.
Okay.
Illegal gambling nights.
You got me there. Yeah, you're right. Natasha is crazy about the roulette wheel.
Always putting it all on the red, right?
Yeah, you're a real rotten bastard, Sonny. Although, yeah, always on the
Excuse
red.
me,
Yeah,
sir?
So, can we meet your lady?
I don't see why not. But first, please, listen to her sing. She's on soon.
My detective skills have seen better days. It's a miracle they didn't kick me out of the force. Thank the wild gods for small miracles. We try very hard to change the subject when it comes to threats. He obviously knows more. He's willing to tell.
Thank you for your time. We'll be seeing you.
I have no doubt about that, unfortunately.
Hey, we should grab a coffee or something, Olivia. You know, for old time's sake.
Pleasure to meet you, gentlemen. Goodbye.
Oh.
Please, take a seat. The show's gonna start soon.
He's a sad cock. Here, let me get out of these ladies' way here. Meow. Okay, it's just smoking. I'm not gonna say it.
Hands in the sky. My man has left with a golden smile. This is so funny. You can kill me, honey. I'm already dead inside. My body is an empty bottle. Come on, baby,
What?
Sonny.
say Chloe's still lying in my bed, and it's dead.